I'm bad at this YouTube shit, no cap, because I kind of forgot to start recording. But the last thing you want to do is just, you have these 4 bolts right here, they're holding up the brace, and they go right there. It's a 14 mil on both sides, and that's just the main way that it holds the transmission up, really. And then you just want to start trying to like wiggle it, trying to get it out of the gear, kind of. Make sure it's in neutral too, because you're not going to be able to get it out. But I ran into some really bad news. Brand new master cylinder, or slave, whatever you want to call it. It's just completely broken into pieces. It's brand new. Look at it. No idea what the fuck happened. Brand new slave blend. I literally just, like, this is the second brand new one I got. No bullshit. No bullshit. I got people that can tell you that that's the second one I got. I don't know what it could be. What's good, y'all boys? Went by the auto parts store and picked up a new one just cause. So I'm really sick and tired of all this internet, like, parts I get off the internet type, like, order. They're all good quality, but they all seem to break. That doesn't work. This one doesn't work, so I just went with a part store slave, just so if it breaks, I'm bringing this bitch back and getting my money back, or a new one at least. And then I also got some plastic bond for the little condom thing for the sunroof leak. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to do that too. But first, I'm definitely gonna put this bitch in. So let's go do this bit right now. What's good, boys? My phone died, so I don't have no camera. But I'm getting these 14 mils, the bottom 14 mils, and then the 14 mils for the starter. You want to get those in real quick. Once you have it all adjusted and put in there right, you'll know when it's in there. Make sure you don't pinch any of the wires. You have your starter wire over here, and then you also have these wires, your harness and stuff for that. And then you also have a breather tube, which is all the way on top of it. And you want to make sure you don't pinch that, because it's going to be pinched inside of the flywheel and just hit the flywheel and stuff, and you don't want that. So just a little update after I tighten these 14 mils down. Oh. After I do those 14 mils, you got the big 17 mils that are right there above them on both sides. And then all the way on top, you got the 17 mils too. So let's pray this fucking shit works. Alright, quick update, yeah, boys. It's cold as fuck outside. It is very pretty outside though, but it is cold. I cannot feel my hands, but almost to no bolts, always a good sign. I just got it. These are my 4 diff bolts and diff nuts. I'm about to put the diff in. Once I put the diff in, just put that side in transmission, that side goes in the back. Make sure you got those 2 bolts for that piece. This we can put on last, just skid plate. I'll do that later. But I got all the main bolts in, holding the transmission up. A couple bolts that I do not have in are these right here, which I need to go ahead and put in to hold the transmission up. I should have put that in before, but I'll put it in now. These are 14 mils. Make sure you get a 14 mil for that. What's good, boys? Tranny's up. I'm just putting in some of the hardware up top right now because it's dark outside and I really can't see shit. And it's cold, so I figured I'd just get this done out the way just so I don't have to do it whenever I'm done with everything else. These bolts are like really hard to get to, remember? You can't even see the one over here, but there's one in the corner over there. You can't see. Make sure you get those bolts in, 10 mil. I do have the diff in. The bolts aren't secure right now, but they're tightened down, but none of it is tightened down to spec. I'll do all that tomorrow, because like I did say, it is very dark outside and I really can't see shit. So hopefully I catch up with y'all tomorrow. What's good, boys? Another day. Got light. Only thing I gotta do really is tighten down the bolts. Just do a couple other things. One thing you're gonna have to do is, depending if you put a new master slave in, you're definitely gonna have to do your clutch part adjustment. Just because your clutch is gonna go to the floor. So you're gonna have to bleed that out. But first I'm gonna finish up tightening these bolts. Got the shift knob all in. Just gonna push it back on now. Just tighten down. Then I got to get a 14 mil for those bolts and 17 mil for the back bolts. So I'm gonna go grab those. Alright, once you get these bolts in, make sure it's facing the right way. You don't want to have this backwards and it's not gonna fit. The sides are gonna hit. Then you got these 17 mil bolts, tighten the ones you can see down. You also got two on the other side, so you're gonna have to go under your e-brake, turn the drive shaft, and then turn your e-brake on again, and then you should be good. After that, I gotta go up there, put the skid plate in, and do all the wiring and stuff. Got the skid plate on, got all the bolts on, 17 mil, 14 mils, make sure you don't forget. 2 in the back, 2 on both sides. I got all the wiring there, but I am going to use some zip ties over here, just because I don't want this cable running or rubbing it on anything, and I definitely don't want my clutch light on anything or getting on this. It'll melt it. So I got some zip ties right here. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie these up. Hopefully everything works. Alright, so I got my clutch line tape, or not taped, fucking dumbass, zip lined right here. And then I zip line my clutch, or my starter. Actually, I need to fix it because it is all messed up. But I zip tied it right here instead, so it holds it back. So I think I'm needing to fix it right here because it's kind of pulling on the wire. But other than that, it's all looking pretty good. Actually, I have this upside down. I need to flip it upside down so these pieces put up, so that they're not dragging on the ground. So I'm gonna fix that too. But other than that, we're looking pretty good. I also need to use a 10 mil and tighten these bolts over here to hold this to the side. Oh, and I need to zip tie this right here. So I'm on the part where you bleed the clutch, and you're not going to be able to do this by yourself. you're gonna need 2 people, so one person is gonna need to press on that, and then another person is gonna have to, that black one right there, they're gonna have to adjust it at the same time. So I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow to adjust it, probably, just because I don't have anybody to help me right now. But that does give me time to work on my water leak over here. Yeah. I'll use some of this JB Weld plastic bonder. Got this baby all lubed up, as you can see. I'm gonna grab me a screwdriver so I can try and jam this bitch in there. Probably want to do this one. Probably. Shit beautiful, even though it's dark outside. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do this at all. No idea. About to find out though. Put that bitch on just like this. How the fuck am I gonna? I don't even know how you even get close to in there. See, this shit already fell off, bro. Shit already fell, bro. Shit's covered in glue. Maybe I can fit it through here. Fucking doubt it, bro. Fuck is this shit, man? Worst design ever by Nissan, bro. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I can't even get back here. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, let's put it so far back here so if you ever have a problem, you're never gonna be able to fix it. think I actually got it. All that bitching and complaining I did, I actually fucking got it. It's in there a little sideways, but I think I actually fucking got it. Wow. What's good, boys? I got some bad news. Sadly, the car will not go into the gear after me putting everything back together. I'm gonna have to take everything back apart. This is why I make the videos for you guys and for myself, just so I know how to do it, because there's so many problems that can happen with the transmission and just not being right, and just so many issues. So if you know how to do this, it'll make your life a lot easier owning these cars instead of taking it to a mechanic and paying so much money. But some good news is that my water leaked. After putting that glue on it and then putting it to the firewall, it seems to be no more water anyway. It seems to be pretty dry. I do have this towel here, but it's just for this stuff. But it's honestly not wet at all. I don't feel any water up here or anything, and it was raining yesterday, so hopefully that water leak got fixed.